Just holy shit. Oh, I guess we're live, are we?
Yep, we
Oh,
just went live.
yeah, I heard somebody scraping the windshield outside. And Diane said there was nothing at her place, but she got up to Highway 3 and the roads are covered in snow. So, yeah. Oh, there it is up live. Yeah, I heard somebody. Yeah. Hey, Edward's first this morning. Wow, that's a change. Hey, Edward. Well, I got a little surprise last night.
What was that?
Well, we come back from my family Christmas thing last night.
Yeah.
And so, anyways, cause, I was invited out for supper tonight over to her thing. It kind of, on a Monday, it just kind of threw me off a little bit, but, that's okay. We have a free meal, lasagna. We're having for supper night. By the way, she said, tomorrow's my birthday. That's why they're having a supper. Oh, so today's Sheila's birthday.
Ah, so you're gonna scramble and get her a birthday present, are you?
Jesus Christ, I don't even know what the hell to get her now. It comes in the rack in my brain, right?
Well, go to the jewelry store. Women love jewelry.
Yeah. I don't think she does. I don't think she's a jewelry woman. Don't see her wearing any.
Right there, buddy. Right there.
No, no, that's not pushing it. Yeah, no, 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 no. I'm not ready for that crap.
Little Laura, hey, how you doing?
Hey, Laura, guess who I am with? She's with what's her name?
Gitchy.
Gitchy. Yeah, that's it. Hey, Gitch.
Yeah, big hello from North America to Gitchy.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, there they are. Yeah. Hmm.
How is Gitchy doing? Laura, if you want to come on the panel, come on the panel.
Yeah.
You can do it with your cell phone.
Uh,
At least I think you can. You must be able because you've got
I've, I've done it with my cell phone all the time, Paul. Yeah.
you've got internet.
Yeah. Yeah.
She says hi all.
Yeah. Mm. Uh, She said she is good and says hi to all. Hey, hey. Yeah.
Gitchy, how long are you going to be in London? Just a day or two, or all right? And the next question I have, Laura, is David behaving himself?
Yeah. I don't think David's with her because didn't just Laura go someplace to meet her?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have been a shock if she'd taken David.
Yeah. Well, somebody had to stay home and look after the winged kids. Yeah.
You got the kids again?
No, the winged ones,
Oh, the birdies.
the birds. Oh, they kidnapped me.
must be for all the ransom money there.
Mm. They're gonna kidnap her and take her back to the US of A by the sounds of it, eh? No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a goof. You're a goofball. I'm sure. The Alpina is upbound down at Marine City, Paul.
Which one?
The Alpina, that's that old,
Oh, that one that you like, yeah.
the oldest one on the lakes, and
Oh no, they kidnapped Gitchy. Oh, so now Gitchy's gonna become a European now, eh?
well, you gotta be careful of them gang members, you know, the
Yeah.
Laura and David gang. So you off sightseeing now, Laura, or what?
Turner Worthing, hometown, I guess. So what airport would she have come in on? Manchester or something? 'Cause I think uh Heathrow would be a long ways away, I think, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't know. Well,
Yeah,
to you and I, it wouldn't be a long ways away, but to them, because they're compact into a smaller country.
yeah, I know. Well, it takes 24 hours just to go up through northern Ontario and get into Manitoba.
Yeah.
Like that's quite a long drive, right?
Well,
A
you
whole,
got to remember, Laura and David do not have a car,
yeah.
so it's everything by bus.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, I could go, towards you, I could be into the States in an hour, but if you stayed in Ontario to get out of Ontario, it's 24 hours just to get out of Ontario.
Yeah.
You know, 24 hours there, you could be all the way across Europe, like, through Germany and all of them. No, I guess London, Heathrow would be closer, I guess, wouldn't it, to them? 'Cause Birmingham is farther north, and so is Manchester. So it's got to be into Heathrow. Yeah.
Well, I think she probably got in late yesterday and out and about today.
Yeah. And they got trains too, eh? So
Hey, Mark White, how you doing?
and JDS is in the chat. All right.
Yes, there you go.
Hey, Mark White. Yep.
I gotta pitch some peanuts, Paul. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah. I just trying to figure what I imagine old Gitchy flew into Heathrow, so but then hey GDS, yeah. You got snow up there? Apparently we have snow just east of me here. Actually, I haven't even checked the weather report yet today. 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, we got a little bit of snow just to the east of me. Yeah. Nothing here though, I don't think. But then I heard somebody scraping a windshield this morning there while I was laying in bed, so I don't know, we got some during the night or what? I don't know. The band coming in off of Lake Huron. Mm. Oh yeah, Stansted. Yeah, but that's a military one though, isn't it, Mark? I thought that was a military base or airport or something, you know. Okay, Laura just sent me something here, guys. Just give me a second here to figure out what I'm going to do here. To get there? Okay, cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, geez, yeah. Jacket there. You got, what's his name on it there? Yeah. Laura sent me this picture here. Huh? But yeah, it's got that critter on it there, you know. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah.
Hey y'all,
Uh,
what's up, Paul?
so what's happening there, Joe?
I'm gonna be there in a minute. I'm eating, so I'm gonna eat first.
Yeah, I've already had a bowl of cereal this morning, so yeah,
2 biscuits and an egg and a cup of coffee.
yeah.
What's
Uh,
up, Paul?
Hey, how you doing, Joe?
yeah.
I'll have my camera on after I finish eating because I'll be fighting with the dogs and because they want to eat and everything else.
Oh, I get that. I hear you.
Yeah. It was funny. Last night I was at my brother's there were having dinner, and I done with my plate, and I kind of held it down. I go, oh, I'm missing something here. What the hell? Oh yeah, dogs. Clean my plate.
Everybody laugh.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, I get an egg in the morning and they eat like I take about 6 little pieces of the white off, and each of them get 2 of them,
Yeah.
and I make sure that one of them or some of them have a little bit of the yellow on it because I've got to give Tino a pill, so I've got to kind of hide it up in it.
Sure.
And boy, I tell you what, he can find it.
Well, I take a loaf, a slice of bread, cut it into 3, and then take and put peanut butter on there, put the pills on there, flip it over, and then break it off one at a time and give it to Mia. She thinks she died and went to heaven. She gets that twice a day. Her medication is twice a day.
Well, Tino has since he got older, he's having allergies.
Uh-huh.
And what's happening is if I don't give him a Mucinex, like a couple of times a day, after about a week, he starts coughing and everything. Look, he can't breathe.
Yep, got to take care of our pupper dogs, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And the doctor told me I can prescribe all kind of stuff. If you got Mucinex, cut it in 8 pieces.
Yeah.
And as long as I have it between the yellow of the egg, he don't have a fit. He just takes it. He took your pill. He looked at me like he said, "You don't think I know that?" I guarantee he could smell it.
Max Air, how you doing?
Max.
JDS, of course, is here, Paul, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You got signs to do today or no, Paul?
I got one. Got one here in town, so
So what's the temperature like out by y'all?
Right here, right now, it's 30, 31 degrees. And windy. Feels like about 20, 24. That's
And
what
we're sitting at 32 right now.
yeah.
That's cold. And I got a call from Johnny about 20 minutes ago. You want to go
Oh, yeah.
flying today? I said, I'm laying here in bed looking at the temperature. He said, yeah, it's kind of cold. Let's go about 11:30. So it looks like we're going at about 11:30. How about a lighthouse?
Yeah, it says it feels like 22 degrees though, Paul. Yeah.
Yeah.
31, but it feels like 22. Why can't 31 just feel like 31? Yeah. Well, the wind's about 12 mile an hour, it said right now, out of the west. So
Yeah, I want to go down when the Alpina comes through. I want to go down and catch the Alpina, but my goodness, it's going to be cold.
yeah. Hey, Relentless. Good morning, and Max Air.
Hey, Relentless, how you doing? Lisa is in the chat. The yeah, Mondays are always slow, aren't they, Paul?
Yeah, all Mondays always are. They're dead Mondays, but Monday morning, well, some people are back to work. Well, some of us work for a living,
Yeah.
No big panic. This sign just coming down because they don't want it up for Christmas. So,
Is that the deal?
huh?
That's the deal, huh?
Yep. I just put it up 8 days ago.
Well, wouldn't you think they'd go out and put a little garland around it or something? And hey, like, hey, look at me. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I've gone to go get signs. I've had ribbons on them. I had balloons on them. People staple them on or whatever. Yeah. Won't be the first time.
Relentless is checking marine traffic.
Why? Because she wants what time the Alpina's coming through.
Well, the Alpina right now is down at just north of Marine City. The next one upbound just checked in at the cut, the Algoma Compass,
Yeah.
and the one that just went through was the Bogdan. A salty.
Yeah.
Alpena's making some pretty good time, doing 9.4 knots.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm guessing it should be to the Black River by about 10:15, I'm thinking.
Yeah.
If it continues on, it
Yeah.
doesn't pull in for fuel.
Oh, that's not nice. Look, I got a little bit of snow on one in there. Look, I got a couple inches. Wind gusts up to 50 km/h could cause blowing snow in road conditions to keep an eye on. Huh.
Yeah, Lisa, that's about in the neighborhood.
Huh.
Just depends upon traffic and if they have check downs on the way, and hopefully they don't put in for fuel at the fuel dock south of Sarnia.
Yeah.
Because there's lots of times I get here and I'm all geared up to ready to go, and I keep watching the marine traffic, and next thing I know, they're on the slowing down, going from like 10 knots or 9 knots down to 2.5 knots, and you can see them angling towards the shore, and I say, oh crap.
Yeah. Hmm.
As you can see, the weather would be nice if it was bright and sunny, but cloud
Yeah.
day.
They're saying 69% cloud cover right now. So the flag is standing up pretty good too right now.
Yeah, it's a little windy. It's not too windy for me to fly, but
Yeah.
I sure wouldn't take my little guy down there.
No. Rolando says I can't tell you how many times I was at the DoubleTree for the weekend tracking freighters. DoubleTree, that's a motel thing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's the hotel that's adjacent to the convention center,
Oh, okay.
right across the street. In other words, this camera's on the top of the convention center,
Uh,
and then it's attached to the DoubleTree Hotel.
oh, okay. Hmm.
Today, we're planning on going to the tugboat in the lighthouse, and Johnny is determined he's going to put the Avada through there.
He and Rod have got this thing, don't they?
Oh yeah, he told me yesterday. He said, "Yeah, Joe, we're going to go fly that tugboat, and I'm going through that little opening." I said, "Well, okay, I'll be there with you." He says, "Yeah, I'm going to use your Avada." I said, "No, no, no." He told me, he said, "Well, you got two of them." I said, "You do too. You just fly one of yours."
Andrew, no, I have not met Lisa, but we're from the same general area. When she's up in the northern digs, when she's in the southern digs, she's down in Florida.
Yeah.
and the weather just said sunny and cool. He meant to say cold.
What kind of temperature is it running there, Joe?
We're right at 32 right now.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because they got that cold air is flowing east. Well, it's interesting how that cold air makes a dip and goes south,
Oh, you're right.
like a trough. Yep, Relentless has family members that are from Port Huron. Here comes
Oh.
Mr. Ron.
Hey, coming back from work.
Morning.
Hey, hey.
How's everybody today?
All right, still kicking.
Cold, cold, cold. Is it cold there, Ron?
30 degrees.
Oh wow.
I guess when you live in Wyoming, you're like, wow, that's a pretty nice day.
Yeah, really. Well, we're what, 31, but it feels like 22 here. So,
Yeah, I took my jacket to work, but I never wore it yesterday. It was actually pretty nice yesterday. I was up close to 50.
Laura said she,
But
yeah, Laura said she was trying to come on, but her signal was no good. So,
Laura's with Gitchy in England,
oh,
Ron.
yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Well, you win, Ron, because I'm 32.
What's it?
So you got the lowest.
Oh, well, I'm still winning. Just dropped to 29.
You don't have to show off.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't. Oh, shoot. Oh, how you feeling, Joe?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling real good.
He's going flying this afternoon, and Johnny's going to fly the Avata through
Through the tugboat.
through a tugboat window.
Hey,
Oh,
He thinks he is.
who,
he
who's
thinks
that?
it.
Johnny
Drone flyer.
Oh, do you live near Johnny or?
We're about 17 miles from each other.
Oh,
We usually meet somewhere in the middle.
And you know the
That
funny part,
seems-
the funny part of it is that you live in what
Mandeville, Louisiana. He's Hammond,
Mandeville,
Louisiana.
Louisiana, and it's 32 degrees there, Ron.
ooh, wow.
The
Yeah,
gators are wearing earmuffs.
They're down at the
Yeah.
bottom of the water. You stay warm.
Yeah,
No,
probably.
no, they don't. When it gets to a hard freeze here, when it gets into the 20s, and it does, it gets into the 20s, like it'll get down to about 26 sometimes, and the ponds start freezing over. You can go out by the ponds. I'm gonna try to go do that this time. And you look and you'll see the gators. What they do is they float to the top, they get out in the water, and they stick their noses out. And they have all the ice frozen around them, but their nose stays out because they go into a hibernation.
Oh,
I would imagine
So
that's the only way they can breathe, right? They don't have
That's what
gills.
they do. You'll see the gator right underneath the surface, but the nose is just sticking out the water.
Ah,
Yeah, they got their breakfast. Now they wanted their treat. But it's a sight to see. You might have a place with like 5 or 6 gators, and all you see is the noses sticking about. It's just, I mean, maybe 4 or 5 inches above the ice. Don't go mess with them. But they're in a state of, they say they're in a state of hibernation until the temperature gets back to where the water starts to thaw out. They got to get to about 32 degrees I think it's 35 degrees, and they just come right back to life.
Huh.
Yeah, you gotta really watch it around Louisiana because they have alligators in places that you wouldn't think. I was taking pictures of gators across a little bayou area by Bayou Signet, and it's about maybe 100 feet across. And I had my zoom lens, and I'm taking all these pictures, and I kind of look at the bank next to me, about 20 feet away, and I see a couple of baby gators. And the first thing I said was, "Where's mom?" you know,
Yep.
where's
Oh,
mom? So
yeah.
I started backing up a little bit off the bank because they come out the water quick.
Oh, yeah.
And all of a sudden, I looked up and I seen something surface about 10 feet in front of them, and it was about a 14-foot gator.
Woo!
And it looks at me, and I started taking pictures of it because I was on land. I'm good. So it just keeps coming over, and it goes over where the babies are, and it kind of looks over where the babies are. Then it shifts back over towards me and starts coming towards me. So I backed up a little bit, and I had an Xterra at the time. So I'm backing up, and the car is only about 5 feet behind me, so I'm not upset. Nah, that's no big deal. This joker came out the water and started, and didn't come out fast, but came out and started walking towards me because it didn't want me around them babies.
Oh,
So I
sure.
go ahead and I go get in the car, and it comes up to me, and it's going to decide it wants to bite my tire.
Ah,
So as he comes over to bite my tire, I had the car running. I just backed up just a little bit just to nudge the nose, and it kind of jerked out the way and then walked back and got in the water. So that I got good pictures of this gator, beautiful pictures of this gator. And somebody told me, well, you kind of really lucky because if that sucker would have threw that tail around, it would have went through that metal.
oh yeah, probably. Yeah.
But you'd be shocked on the wildlife in Louisiana. Another time I was fishing and I was sitting down. I was kind of down like on one knee, and I'm fishing. I was about maybe about 18 years old, and I'm just fishing, and they got bass popping, and I'm catching bass, and I just kind of look in the water and focused in the water. I mean, a foot and a half in front of me, and I'm looking down, and they got a water mogul just sitting there looking at me, and he was under the water just enough that you couldn't see him unless you really focused on him.
Huh.
I tell you what, I jumped.
Funny, no matter where you're at, you got different types. I mean, you got snakes, and well, we got snakes too, gators, but we got rattlesnakes and we got lions. You gotta watch out. I've never had a problem with. I've found lions in the woods. Never had a problem though. I accidentally went into a cave once and found one. I was not
Uh,
overly invited, dropping in unannounced. My mountain lion was not pleased that I didn't call first before I stopped in. That scared the shit out of me. You got any
yeah,
bears down in Louisiana, Joe?
we have black bears.
Yeah. I know they got them in Florida.
Now where I'm at, all we have right now around here are fox. We have coyotes.
Yeah, we got lots of those.
Nutria. I don't know if you know what a nutria is. It's a rat on steroids. It's a rat, okay, but it looks like it's part of a beaver family, the same kind of texture. And these suckers, oh my God, they're real timid. They eat the marsh, and like Jefferson Parish, they have down one of the highways in Jefferson is a big drainage canal area, and the police go out there at night, and they got 22s. They go out there at night and take them out because they eat the grass and they tear up the infrastructure. So I mean, these things, and they breed like rabbits, well, like mice, you could say.
How big do they get, Joe?
They'll get about 2 feet long, and the circumference is about a foot.
Wow.
Yeah, they're big. It looks like a beaver with a rat tail. That's what it looks like. And these things, boy, they get mean. If you corner one, well, it's like tooth and nail. They're coming at you. I had one corner me one time. We were crabbing out on the dock, and I'm on the end of the dock, and it's nighttime, and we got the lights on, and I was sitting on an empty ice chest, and this sucker come on the dock. He wanted the crabs, and he come on the dock, and my cousin jumped in the water and went the other way, and I'm stuck on the end of the dock, and this guy is coming at me. So as he started running towards me, I got up, and I was trying to think. I threw the ice chest at him, and I didn't think about having a gun on my side to shoot the sucker, because he was coming so fast. And he started running. When he started running, I opened the top of the ice chest. He ran in the ice chest, and I closed it. And when I closed the ice chest, I just sat on top of it. And then when we left that night, I locked it and left it. And I came in the next morning and got him. He suffocated,
Huh.
I figured I'll get that one in the morning. But my cousin is out in the middle of the water, and I said, "You out in the middle of the water at night? Come on,
Now, are they able to swim?
Oh, they swim good. They swim good.
Little Llama Lord said, "Tell Ron there's a sticker on the steering wheel."
No, they're not.
Well, she missed out. There's a sticker on the back of your visor.
Yeah.
Actually, there is. Joe, I was up in Alaska once, and was that 2 trips ago? And out of Petersburg, they started getting a lot of normally it was all black bear there, but the coastal brown bears have moved in over the last couple of years. And anyhow, I was down at the river before we went out down to the lodge the day before we went to the lodge. But anyhow, guys were down there fishing. I'm standing down there watching them, and a couple coastal brown bears came in, and they sit there and watch them fish. And when you get a fish on, that bear starts coming at you. First thing you do is cut your line.
Yeah.
They'll come up. Yeah. They see that fish flopping in the water as you're reeling them in.
Well, they have fishing pier that is damaged. We haven't been able to fish since Ida about 2 years ago. If you fish out there at nighttime, it's lit up. This thing's got all kind of lights, so you got really good fishing at night. You can catch black drum up to 30 pounds. Jack Ravel, those it's a real good fish to eat, and they catch those out there at like 20 pounds. Speckled trout, any kind of fish along there. But when you start catching them and you're closer to the shore, you got to fight the otters. They got otters out there that'll come out and try to take them off your hook.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I was watching.
They can do it. They grab the hook. They grab the hook out of the mouth and take the fish.
Yeah. But anyway, Brian, I was watching a program there that it was kind of dangerous jobs and stuff, and one of them was a guy, but he's a photographer, and what he does is he films a lot of the brown bears up in Alaska and stuff.
Yeah.
It was but he's got a guy with him that's got a gun with him, standing beside him the whole time, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me
Yeah, he's actually a
Laura.
guy too. So
Laura's live.
he finally got live, did she?
Are you and Gitchy having a good time?
Yeah, that's as much as you're getting. That was Gitchy walking past.
Hey, Gitchy.
Hey,
Where's
Gitch.
Gitchy?
At least put your hand in the picture, Gitchy.
Gitchy, you got to make a cameo.
Put your hand in the picture. I'm taking.
You're breaking up.
Yeah. Doing the robot thing.
It looks like the weather's nice, Laura.
Signal's not good.
When we get your picture back, Gitchy has to make a cameo.
Oh yeah, we've been trying to get that forever.
Yeah.
And she's like Lisa over there. There's no way she's gonna get on camera. Relentless will not get on camera.
But we got about 17 miles the opposite way of Johnny, from me, is Honey Island Swamp. And you go back up in there and you've got anything and everything you could find up in there. They got, like I said, the black bears up in there.
Yeah.
And when you get back into the back areas of it, there's a road that goes back there. It's about 10 miles. And you get back to that 10 miles in the back, and it is nothing out there. We were out there, man, this might have been 6 or 7 years ago. Me and the boys, they were shooting BB guns, pellet guns. And we're way back in the back, and I had 2 pistols in the car, and I was getting ready to shoot my pistols, and they in the back shooting. They were shooting. We brought a couple of bottles out, plastic bottles for them to use as targets out in the middle of the woods. So they're back there shooting that, and I'm getting ready to shoot, and I got the pistols sitting in the back, and they were covered up underneath something in the back of my car. I had the Xterra at the time. And it was just, maybe it was in a bag back there, but I'm sitting there, I could hear a car coming, and this car was coming pretty fast. And I told the boys, I said, don't go too far. I got to see who these people are, because, you 10 miles out in the woods. So I look up, it was Wildlife and Fisheries. Wildlife and Fisheries comes up to me, and they tell me, you can't do any shooting back here. Hunting season's out. I said, well, they got pellet guns. Yep, same thing. I said, even if they're shooting the targets like that. And he says, yep, can't do it. And he said, what you need to do is go to the range down, because they have a range there. You go shoot them at the range anytime, but you can't when it's not hunting season, can't shoot anything back there. I said, well, it's good to know. And he looked at me and he said, yeah, if you were shooting a weapon back here, he said, I'd have to arrest you. I am so glad I wasn't shooting that gun.
Yeah.
Hey, hey Hodges. Oh, I'm sorry, Joe.
Go ahead.
I would say, Hodges, you want to share that video I just sent you? That is in front of our lodge in Alaska, the one I go to. The outfitter sent that to me right at the end of the season last year. But that's 300-400 yards out in front of the lodge. It's pretty cool as shit, but that's what we see up here all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it was funny because these guys were down on this river. They had rapids and they had bush on the water. And, they're watching all these bears that were feeding, eating fish. And they had mama bear and a couple of cubs and some other big bruisers around and stuff. They were heading back. The bit of a long grass, they come up over the knoll. Here's another one right there in front of them. He said you could hardly see it, but the guide seen it, right? But apparently he had in his gun, the first shot was a rubber bullet, but the second one wasn't.
Oops. Yeah. Yeah, we sit there sometimes and you're reeling in a fish and you get these damn whales coming in at you. It gets your attention. It's like, oh, are they going to try and grab my fish or what?
Yeah.
But did you get that video I just sent, Paul?
To me?
Yeah.
Give me a second here. Okay, I'd go to my messenger. Facebook.
Yeah, that fishing
Yep.
pier I was telling you about, we were one night, summertime out there. We must have had about 20 people on the docks, on that pier fishing. And about every 10 feet, we had somebody on this one side. And all of a sudden, every one of the poles started bending. And we kind of looked at each other kind of crazy because we thought something had snagged it. We didn't know what it could have been. And I mean, it was like 8 poles bent at the same time. And we went over and I grabbed mine and everybody had a fish. What it was a school of black drum came through, and every one of these black drums weighed over 20 pounds.
No,
Wow.
no, I
You
never
should have
got.
seen that fight.
I never got nothing, Ron.
You didn't?
No,
Let me. Hope I sent it to the right Paul. Paul Hodges.
Hmm.
Yeah. Copy.
And the other thing about that little timid lake is it's full of sharks too.
Oh, shoot. Using Messenger without Facebook is different from your Facebook friend Paul Hodges' account was recently created.
it was what?
Oh, shit. I just sent it to a different Paul Hodges. I only know one Paul Hodges.
Yeah, I thought there was only one.
You
Might
don't
be
have
like Tim,
another
he might come
account.
back
You
and-
don't have a separate account, do you, Paul?
Nope. Nope, just got the same one I've had all along. So
It might be like Tim, he'll come back and say, "How you doing?"
Jonathan Jackson, what's good with you, my friend?
Here, whoops. Here it comes, Paul. Now I found the right Paul Hodges.
okay. Okay.
There we go.
Hey, look at that! Something just popped up here. Oh, it's loading. Okay,
It's a
cool.
pretty cool video, though. Imagine shitting your pants. You're reeling in a fish, and you got a spool of whales coming at you.
Okay, cool. So this, I'm going to make it large. Okay, so this is here. There's a whale back here swimming,
Yeah.
and killer whale there. Well, there's 2 of them, 3 of them.
Stop. No.
Usually, when I lived out west, you get the whales come through, you might as well go home because all the salmon will disappear. Yeah, it's something to see the whales go through, right? Really cool to watch it, but ooh, look at that right behind the boat. And the line's going crazy here, trying to pull one in. Oh, there we go. Come on, get it in, get it in. Another whale. Oh, look at this. Wow. Do 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 do.
Oh, he's headed right for him.
Holy moly, he's head right for it. Oh, wow. Hoo-hoo.
Oh,
Yeah.
hell no.
Yeah, right about there, I'd be cutting the line. Yeah. Wow. That is something, Ron. Huh?
Yeah, I want to see you land that one.
Yeah, no kidding, right? Hey, JD, good morning. And Jonathan. Yeah.
Good morning, AZ.
Yeah. I've not had one that close to my boat, but
Yeah.
I have had seals come right up back. You're pulling in a big salmon there, and they'll come up and they'll nip it out right behind the head. Gone.
Yep. Yep. God, that sun's bright. I can barely see.
Scott sent to the group. Paul at your convenience tomorrow or Wednesday. Can you please remove the sign at 24 Ponsford?
Hey, there's another removal. 5 for Christmas.
I was sitting here yesterday and I was saying, I haven't gotten any assignments for this week. I got to see the schedule to see what they have because then I kind of know what they're going to do. And I pulled up the schedule and I was on Bill's show last night when I pulled it up and I went, oh, damn, like that. So in the next, between now and I think it's the 5th of January, I have 15 assignments.
Wow.
Yeah.
And the worst part about it, most of them are soccer games. So that's 3 hours a pop. And I have over the 21st, 22nd, 23rd, I have the boys basketball tournament at Hannon. And then the 28th, 29th, and the 30th, I have the girls at Hannon. And those days are crazy. It's like they play 2 games a day. And I'm out there for about a 2.5 hour shot twice. To go see what he's trying to tell me.
You just on your way home, aren't you there, Ron? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna stop at the grocery store here.
oh yeah.
You got
Stuff
to
for
work tomorrow or you got off now?
No, I'm back to work tomorrow. So,
So
alrighty,
anything
guys.
happened last night or anything or what?
Yeah, we had I had like 4 calls.
Yeah.
Last one was some drunken native girl that was in a fight with her baby daddy
Oh,
and was seeking for attention. She even admitted it. She sliced her arm up pretty good. No, like, okay, come on, let's go. Like, more I'm into this job, more my warm and fuzzy wears out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that wore out with me right away.
Yep. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Well, everybody have a good day.
You too,
See you,
Ron.
Ron.
We'll see ya.
Okay.
Stay away.
See you next time.
Thanks
All
for
right, man.
dropping
See
in.
you
Yep.
tomorrow morning. All
Bye-bye.
right, man.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Working.
Yeah, I just wear a Max 420 shirt. It said no sucks allowed in Canada.
Yeah, working EMS, you warm and fuzzy does wear off sometimes. Because you find some people do some stupid crap.
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep.
The best one, I think the best one was the guy with the skill saw. And the second was the guy with the gun that shot himself in the face.
Yeah.
But the skill saw was the one. It was just, I was brand new to it and I had to walk in there and I had to see this. And I think it kind of seasoned me automatically because when I looked at it, the skill saw is sitting up on the side right up here.
Yeah.
And he had come across his stomach with the skill saw.
Oh.
And he's sitting there and it's all jammed up and everything.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, we had a guy here die here. Well, my brother knows of him. But anyways, they about a week ago, he died from a hunting accident. Except he signed over all his old antique cars and everything all over to his kids in the house. Oh, wasn't a hunting accident.
But he had the skill saw all the way over on one side and it jammed up. And
Yeah,
he had intestines, everything all just jammed up in there. And he tells us, can you cut everything loose like it's finished?
Yeah, cut it all loose and things dying.
He was talking to us, he was fine. No, my
Yeah.
son just walked in and I looked at him and it caught my attention because he comes in with the AR hanging over his chest.
It's not right.
Mr. Skyfly, how you doing?
Not my bad, you know.
W Drone.
Yeah, yeah, he brought it in so he could clean it. That's his one for his unit.
Ah,
I'm sick because of dudes at work. Somebody wants to pull off. Yeah.
That's what happens when everybody works sick.
So I tried to tell them. I told them I was gonna just go home, bro. Like I stayed home my day.
Huh.
Like I stayed home. You know, when I was sick.
His son said he's getting sick again. And last week, 2 of the officers were sick and they worked.
Stay home. I hope I don't get everybody sick.
Well, Paul, I'm disappointed. I am disappointed that Gitchy will not make a cameo.
oh no, I figured that.
It's all right. I'm gonna get on her about it.
Well, it's a typical Monday. Things are a little slow,
I'm getting slow.
getting slow.
I hate whenever I get sick because I start to snore.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it.
My nose is stuck up.
Okay.
Everybody, hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today.
I'll see y'all later.